Hey friends, I hope you are enjoying this fall weather, and I just wanted to give you guys two updates as well as an invitation as well. So the first update I wanted to give you is about the August funding initiative. Friends, I can't begin to thank you from the bottom of my heart of your incredible generosity. So during August alone, you guys were able to raise an additional $5,700, which means that the $5,000 matching gift was fully matched. So thank you guys so much for providing a ministry balance that has never been stronger during my years of ministry. So thank you guys so much for your generosity. The second thing I wanted to update you guys about was our fall launch of the ministry. Guys, it is ridiculous how full these weeks have been. It's really always an exciting and anxious time at the beginning because so much of the ministry is abstract when we start because we don't know what new students we're going to have. We don't know fully what student leaders are going to come. But by God's grace, we had an incredible fall launch. Really, we think we reached out to over 1,900 students, and over 450 of them wanted to engage in the scriptures. So with a student leadership and staff that was probably around 20 or more, we were able to reach out to people in an unprecedented way and follow up with them in some really cool ways. And even with your support, actually, we were able to do these freshman dinners after every night with the students that we were able to connect with during Welcome Week. We would invite them over for a meal, and that really started building relationships in some really personal ways. And probably the moment that I enjoyed the most was our Friday night, our last freshman dinner, when we ended up going to this restaurant. We tried to make a reservation for this place, and they said it'll be about 45 minutes. We get there in 45 minutes, and the place is completely full, and they ended up telling us, we didn't reserve any of your tables. So the staff and the student leaders, we had to think on the fly, and one of our staff members, Leanne, she just immediately took charge and said, all right, Brendan, you can go to Washington Square Park with the 30-odd students that we had, and she was going to order pizza. And so we led them kind of like Moses with Exodus over to Washington Square Park, parked them in this fantastic spot. And there was just so many of them. But what I saw the student leaders do is that they strategically placed themselves throughout all of these new students so that there was no new student group without a student leader engaging relationally with them. And so that was a really proud moment of that time, and just really excited about what we ended up doing with launching these Bible studies, even for people that have never opened the scriptures before. And so we're just really excited about that. And then later this week, we have our fall retreat where we're going to be going out of the city and really building relationships with these students, really taking our community to become more personal because you really can grow by leaps and bounds during those retreats. Finally, I wanted you guys to give you an invitation. So we have our second annual Transformation Celebration banquet dinner that is closely approaching in October. And so I wanted to invite you personally that if you are in the New York City region and you would be interested in joining this dinner, where we're going to be primarily hearing about stories of people that have been transformed by our vision of life-to-life discipleship here in the city, please come. It's going to be a fantastic time of dinner and really hearing what God is doing through us in the city. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much. And let me know if there's any way I could be praying for you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support, and hope to hear from you soon. All right.